What's poppin', y'all? This is Deidre with One Shot Game, man. You already know how the motto go. You get one shot at life, but a lifetime to learn all the game you need to help you succeed. As I always say, you have two doors set out for you. The one that is fated for you, and then the door that you'll create for yourself. It's up to you to use reflection on your life experiences to pave the door for yourself or keep going in the repeated cycle. You feel me? So listen, before I get to the title of the video, I want to say a big shout out to all my supporters. You guys are great. Even the ones that don't like me, y'all great too. You feel me? So listen, the title of this video is going to be on the fact that as human beings, we all have a natural competitive mentality. You know what I'm saying? Always trying to compete, to achieve, you know what I'm saying, a better outcome than the one you've already received. Now, it is oftentimes two types of people. It's ones that compete against others for the same thing, and then it's ones that compete against themselves to reach a higher state for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And listen, all you have to do is understand the balance between it. When you have got to a space where you are able to reflect on your life and take yourself out of the life that has been fated for you to live and go in the direction where it is you creating your own path, it's only you trying to be competitive to not get stopped by the people who are still stuck in the fated path. You know what I'm saying? So your intentions is not to hurt or harm anyone. You know what I'm saying? It's not to bash anyone or put anyone down. It is just to make sure that the energy and the mentality of the people still stuck in your fated life do not have the potential to stop you from getting to the life which is your destined life. You feel me? And it is a ton of circumstances, you know what I'm saying? It's a ton of emotions. It's a ton of mental mind programming. All those things that are on the road right behind you, if not in front of you, to keep you trapped and T-bone you in. You feel me? And stake out a whole SWAT team to make sure that you don't make it to that door that's destined for you. You know what I'm saying? Because the things that come with you discovering who you are also the very same things that the people who are stuck in the fated mentality also want to acquire. But because of their programming and what they have learned, they're often basically consumed by the same programming to think that they are acquiring something that they end up getting very close to but not back down. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of almost as if they're stuck in that loop. And then you have somebody that just completely went off into their own path. And they're creating and gaining more strength in being able to stop the energy of the people that's stuck in their fate. That's the only thing that separates the two. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it is people in the world that do not compete against other people. For the simple fact, think of the professions that's out there. Think of the things that people do. It's often not one person running that or being involved in that. They also have a team. They also have, you know what I'm saying, background people in this department, people in that department. You feel me? They may be the head, but the head also has the ability to, you know what I'm saying, have people that have also good traits as well that helps the whole thing function. You feel me? And being the fact that that type of mentality is often accomplished by being able to work on yourself and figure out, you know what I'm saying, what it is that you want to no longer engage in your life and take the path destined for yourself, is oftentimes why a lot of people become jealous or become competitive. When, if you look at it in a different way, you wouldn't be competitive in your own lane. You know what I'm saying? How would you be competitive in your own lane? You won't. You feel me? But the only reason why you feel as if you have to be evil or ugly or show some type of hatred or animosity to someone creating a path for themselves in their own lane is because the path you are on, everybody is in that lane. And because everybody's in that lane, it's harder for you to catch up. And when you think you've caught up, you have somebody that passes you. In your own lane, there is no traffic. Now, to be able to discover your own lane, which is basically, in my concept, you know what I'm saying, a road that was never carved or paved off from the one that was standard. You know what I'm saying? Look at it like this. Everybody knows the freeway that you get on that takes you to the Bay Area, right? So think of all those exits that are on the side. Somebody had to create those exits on their own to be able to get to maybe a city somewhere that's off of the freeway, right? The only reason why it became popular is because one person took that road and created it and had a vision, and then people started going on the road too. So now it became popular. All those little side cities on the way to the Bay Area, you feel me? Someone had a vision. They helped it grow, and then other people was like, oh, okay. And then they started, you feel me, also having a vision for the city. For example, I used to have some relatives that live in Vallejo. It's a very small city, but being the fact that they have Six Flags, you feel me, that you see when you first get to Vallejo, I think that's enticing. I think that's a very big, great marketing strategy for whoever decided to create that. You feel me? Because you have Six Flags right there. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it has some type of insight to make you want to gravitate to Vallejo. Listen, I know Vallejo like the back of my hand. You know what I'm saying? It's not that big of a city. It's like Sacramento for real. Once you get to knowing everybody, it's boring. It's only a few places that you can go that's popping. You feel me? But whoever decided to create that city put Six Flags on the map right in front on the freeway, so it makes it enticing to other people. You feel me? I think that's a dope marketing strategy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like that person was probably in their own lane when they decided to make a you know what I'm saying, a exit off the freeway for Vallejo. You feel me? And the only way that it can entice people to want to get off on the exit is to look at Six Flags. Y'all don't got one in Sacramento. Y'all don't got one in Sassoon. Y'all don't got one in Fairfield. You feel me? The closest one is in Vallejo. You feel me? So it's enticing. Big facts. And then it's not that far from the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I'm pretty sure that person who created Vallejo had a lot of competitors at first to, you know, go up against the marketing strategy that it had. You feel me? Let's build Six Flags right in the front of this city, so it's can become a tourist attraction as well as get people to come to the city. A lot of people probably fought that, but that person was in their own lane, and guess what? That attracts people. You feel me? People want to explore and see what Vallejo's about. And then once you get in there, you get to go into Six Flags. You know you're going to want to eat, so now you get to find food. You feel me? Then you get to hearing somebody say something about property and all that, and then listen, you just go straight down the rabbit hole. You feel me? So it's what comes with life. You know what I'm saying? But understand and realize, like, the true essence of growing is being your own competitor, creating a lane for yourself despite who fights it. You have to be willing to be strong enough to fight the system that you were born into. And not a lot of people are strong. They get discouraged when creating their own path because they lack something in themselves that maybe can be keeping them trapped. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's pain from, you know, whatever it is traumatic that affected you in your life. Your source of being able to heal that in your mind is you thinking that either ignoring it or either, you know what I'm saying, accompanying, you know, maybe the source of who hurt me, and they're not even right. So you stay with that hurt which stops you and prevents you from creating a path from yourself. This is all spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Listen and understand. Family are the people that accept you for who you are and are understanding and willing to know that, listen, whatever this person has inside of them, it was God ordained. It is nothing we can do about that. But if we love them for who they are, then we are also going to heal ourselves so that we can figure out how to love ourselves for who we are. And that creates a bigger energetic flow. You know what I'm saying? You cannot try to create a road for yourself still surrounded by people that are still adjusted to the faded programming of their system, because it's automatically ingrained biologically to not let you escape to a better life for yourself. They will ask questions, they will manipulate, they will finesse, they will twist words, they will turn people against you. If you have anything in your life that looks like it's going to be better than maybe they have lived theirs, that automatic fight or flight demon comes out, which automatically stops you from trying to get to your destined path in your life. It's scary, but you have to be strong enough to fight it. So every day is a battle. Every day is a battle for, you know what I'm saying, you to be able to be strong enough to break out of the system that was designed for you. You know what I'm saying? To create a life for yourself just based off of you healing your wounds. You know what I'm saying? People are going to be jealous of that because all this time, the energy they projected onto you may have been in areas where they seen you growing. They seen you getting better. They seen you getting love. And energetically, they poisoned your mind to stop that. They poisoned the people around you to go against you. You know what I'm saying? So that you would never be confident enough in yourself to take the road less traveled. You know what I'm saying? Breaking out of that is really difficult and hard. You have to damn near have the heart of a lion, baby. You know what I'm saying? To not get trapped in the mental confines of what you think your life should be, because you're too busy attached to all these energies that you have experienced in your life that keeps you trapped in this system. You feel me? Because everything that you have experienced up until the point to where it was time for you to go your own path has been things that were trying to stop you. You feel me? Don't never look like somebody was loving you and caring about you. What you fail to realize is we about to stop that right here, honey. You want to know why? Because don't nobody love us like that. We hating. We just don't let you know we hating. But spiritually, we are. You feel me? We talking about your relationship in our head 24/7 because we are hoping and praying that that relationship doesn't go far, because we don't want people to get married. We not happy with our lives. We don't want nobody in the circle to, you know what I'm saying, get more money than us. We struggling and we upset. You know what I'm saying? So energetically, we're going to try to stop that at every angle. So again, being able to filter out the things that hold you back means you have to be dedicated to taking your own path. No matter what you are faced with, you stay on the course of creating your own path for yourself, no matter what it looks like to other people, no matter what other people say, no matter, you feel me, what they try to do. You get in that motherfucking fire and you fight. You know what I'm saying? And you will come out maybe a little burned, you feel me, but on the other side of self-discovery, because you're taking a path for yourself, which is one that everybody don't have the balls to travel. You know what I'm saying? But it's listen, it's necessary for you to be able to get to a state of peace. Otherwise, you feel me? Anything that was fated by people that you see in your family would also be your fate too. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you have to think about what fated them to, you feel me, pass away in those circumstances. You know what I'm saying? It's very strong and very powerful. You know what I'm saying? So listen, being the fact that the fight or flight demonistic side of us that, you know, oftentimes we are bred to operate in due to trauma, is naturally fighting against anybody that's not ruled by their trauma. So being able to learn how to control that so you can pave a road for yourself means you have to let go of the walls that hold your trauma in. You know what I'm saying? Which means it takes you creating a road for yourself and doing the work. For example, if I had somebody, you feel me, I knew for a long time that I love pop up, you feel me, with the newest, fucking expedition or something like that. You feel me? Cool. I'm happy for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. You feel me? You doing your big one. That's what's up. I'm happy for you. But you feel me? My growth is in taking accountability for when I'm wrong, and you don't know how to do that. So you're gonna be jealous if I can take accountability, but you're expecting me to be jealous of you because you have this new car and I don't have one. But unfortunately, my mind doesn't operate like that because the timing. You feel me? The timing. You got there before I did. Why would I be mad about you? You feel me? Life is cool and operating for me, but you couldn't be mad at me because I can take accountability when I'm wrong and you can't. Those things like that stop you feel me, your growth. You know what I'm saying? It'll stop you from growing to where you're trying to go, because you got to think about how the natural competitive sport, like maybe they had to finesse, maybe they had to be short on a bill, maybe they had to do some finessing to just prove to somebody that they got a better car than them. Whereas, you feel me, what I'm working on leaves me to be content with what I have and wait for the timing to be correct. You feel me? Because life always takes a turn. Life always changes. It's just the timing. And because people have certain mind frames, they be competitive to the wrong ones. You're never supposed to be competitive to family. And I'm not talking about blood ties family. I'm talking about family that all have the same common denominator in life, is growth. Breaking out of the condition of the system that was set for us and genuinely being happy for everyone that you are around. When you're just blood tied, sometimes that family and that blood tie they're fucked up. They're messed up for real. And they get upset and really angry at someone who can be able to have a better life than them. And they will do whatever they can to stop you solely because they're family. Fuck all that. You feel me? Once you learn that, it's kind of easier for you to pave your own path. Because oftentimes, as you are born and you've grown up in that system, it's usually someone in there that doesn't want you to live a better life than them. And so, because you may be a strong, powerful asset to the family, they'll turn you into them so that you protect anybody in it that's trying to get out. But then on the flip side, you don't get out either. Listen, fuck all that. That shit's strong as hell. That's why you gotta stay the course when you're on a path for your own self. Whatever that may look like for you, whatever you're trying to achieve for you, you must stay the course, because you're going up against a lot of, you know what I'm saying, devilistic energy that cannot, you know what I'm saying, make it out of the confines of where they feel stagnant at. Granted, you could probably help, but a lot of people are hard-headed. They don't want the help. And so they got to figure out the hard way. You know what I'm saying? It's only so long before you get in this spirit, oh, I'm doing good, I'm doing better, and then the tables turn and shit flip. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's real. It's real. And always remember and never forget, it's no competition in your lane. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that is competition in your lane is the energy and the confines of your fated life and the destiny and peace in the path you're creating for yourself. So the competition is going to go up against your old conditioning of who you are, your brain, what you think, how you act, and then creating this new version for yourself. Now, it may feel as if you have people all against you, and you got to really flip it. It's not that they're against me wanting to succeed. It's the fact that they're fucked up over their lives. And so they automatically switch sides, which means you have to make sure that no one outlives a better life than you, you know? So creating the path for yourself sometimes means that sometimes you see people get married, they have their own kids, they leave the nest, and they're able to prosper in creating their own families instead of being stuck in the one they already have, because pain is long lasting. Sometimes people do not have the ability to break out of the confines of their mind because they have so much karma they have to answer for, due to the fact that they've done so wrong. They've operated in such a way where they've hurt tons of people. And you have to pay for that. You cannot, you feel me, get ahead in life without having to pay for that first. You feel me? Because that way of thinking is what kept you trapped and held you down. And now you have to pay before you can cross. You know what I'm saying? You can't just act like it's a free charge to get over here. No, it costs. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have to pay for however long you may have thought that, you feel me, you were comfortable with getting away with doing people wrong and hurting people. You know what I'm saying? It might take longer than expected, which means everybody's on different paths. But understand and know that when you're a family that's working together and everyone has the same common denominator, it's not competitive against each other. It's competitive against the enemy, which is just, you know what I'm saying, people that try to separate, you feel me, the idea of what you guys are trying to uphold for you know what I'm saying, the family, and everybody has that same common denominator. Listen, it's different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So just understand and realize that it to grow is only competition in yourself. People can't be mad if you can take accountability, you can admit when you're wrong, you know what I'm saying, you can fix your mistakes, you know, you think before you speak, you don't let your anger, you feel me, make you make the wrong choice. And that has nothing to do with what you present on the outside. It's all internal. You know what I'm saying? So listen, it's okay to be competitive with yourself. That's the magic. That's how you're going to grow. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever it takes, because your body will tell you. Your life will tell you what you need to do. It's just if you're going to listen or not. You feel me? So listen, if you don't know what it is, I just told you. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.